Her dad was a really nice Southern gentleman. We call him a Mississippi redneck. I mean, he was a really nice guy. And most of the people, at least in Paris, knew who Billy Frank Rice was. But I always ended an introduction to somebody with Billy Frank Rice's son-in-law. Earlo Sr. came up to me and told me I was getting laid off. When I told Billy Frank, he said, "Don't go anywhere, I'll be right back." Well, Earlo Sr. came back and said, "I made a mistake." Bill is patient, Bill is kind. I hope to be like Billy Frank Rice. Family, I mean, it was really based on family.
A strong desire for family was instilled within her.
She was brought up in a Southern culture. I told one of my buddies when we went to Virginia Beach one time, I said, "I'm going to marry a Southern woman." And that's what attracted me, was her Southern Belle upbringing, you know.
The Southern Belle made lasagna.
Love it. Almost as good as you, baby.
Almost as good. Oh, we're going to keep that video right. Okay, here's to 63.
She also grew up in a home with a dad who was very creative. Whether it was painting or something else, he was always making things. And I think that had a huge impact on her.
I say, I don't even want to see how good yours would be, because I know it'd be better.
You need to be you, not nobody else.
I loved that photo. It said Diana. I tell you what.
She really desperately wanted to pass along her family traditions and her faith. She didn't believe the lie that she has to spend inordinate amounts of money in order to give her grandchildren a good time.
She craved adventure.
You going for a ride with Nana?
What?
You going for a ride with Nana?
And family was everything to her. And she had relationships with everyone.
Go ahead and read to us, Shan.
Twas the night before the Christmas, when all throughout the house, not a creature was stirring. Like our hunting camp. Not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with car, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Oh, that sounds good, Shan, baby.
Something as simple as going to the top of the second story in her house and just pouring water.
Pour that water. Star. Did you enjoy it? Now, show them what you're doing in the Octagon house. What are you doing? Oh, you're playing in the water in my bathtub, right? And we're singing what? As Coke goes up your nose.
Oh yeah, we were dancing.
Freeze. I'm talking about. Wait, let me see what the nostrils look like. Oh yeah, she's frozen really good. That's what I'm talking about. Cole, yell freedom. Can't kick it. Good exercise, bruh. Grandson that graduated from kindergarten. Now knows how to kick. Do what I taught you, girl. Pull the moon.
Mom loved and was committed to creating a home for people.
She was committed to witnessing to everybody. And I'm not talking just people she knew, I'm talking about strangers. And she would buy food for people or listen to people, talk to people.
And she committed to seeing and knowing others. This is what made her such a phenomenal person. This is a painting that she made. She'd made it for herself. She gave it to me after my sister Katie passed. I don't know if you can see this. It says Katie's Beach. She knows that she knew and she knows that I love the beach. I did end up having my miracle child, Sophie. And Diana was there. She was in the room when Sophie was born, along with my husband, my mom, and my mother-in-law. She was there for me in life. She was there for me in death.
I've been told by some of those young men and women who've grown up to have, jobs and families, that they wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for mom. One of the people that actually benefited from mom's ministry is my wife.
Yeah, and she and I are just so different, but like she understood that, like she understood that I'm like kind of reserved and quiet, and she still respected that, and she would still push it. She loved embarrassing me. Oh my gosh, she loved it.
Miss Daisy! We're gonna record it the old-fashioned way on video, right, horses? Yeah.
I don't like know all the details about it, but there's just so many people, knew that they could talk to her and that she would pray for and spend time with. And
you do know the details of your own relationship. I consider you one of those people that she helped.
Okay. She was a mother to a lot of people. She was a mother to people that didn't really have a mother, and it was really special, and it really impacted a lot of people.
You realize I can trust this person to be there for me when no one else will.
She loved people and was committed to making sure people had a home and a shelter. And she was afraid of not having that own peace herself.
She feared not being seen or known.
So she was always second-guessing herself and thinking she should have done this or should have done that. She managed it really well for a lot of years.
Maybe on her fingers and toes, she could have probably counted the amount of times that she got a full night's rest in her entire life. She was afraid that maybe she would never get sleep. She was afraid that everything she had worked for to provide shelter would come crumbling down.
Diana moved beyond fear and apprehension to step into an area of business she knew nothing about. She overcame in ways that I'm not sure many are aware of. Mailing out paintings was as big of an accomplishment for her as the paintings themselves.
When we got married and they moved out, the day that they moved into the Octagon, me and mom were no longer living together. Around that time, she started amping up her painting output.
Giving them away to people or selling them for real cheap. She liked when her paintings would make people happy.
A painting that should be worth maybe thousands. She would look at someone and go, "Oh, for you, you can have it," or "For you, 150."
I gave her woman cave. I mean, when she first got that, she went crazy on internet about my paint studio. It was her studio. I came up the stairs one time and she was painting in that other room, and she was just like, it was like watching Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. She was like throwing stuff at the canvas and just like getting back from it, and just like that door, you can see all the paint that she flung, because she would fling stuff when she was really getting into it.
Her paintings traveled the world. Their number, although I don't know precisely, is astounding, especially considering that her beginning was not long after she joined Facebook.
She loved Facebook.
Facebook was her mother's conscience. She could talk to Facebook and get absolution. She had a good following.
I got a text message from an old neighborhood school friend of mine. "Your mom's famous." My aunt, she was going to miss after Mom died and getting on Facebook just to see what Diana had posted.
We went back to how much she loved people and like connecting with people. So Facebook was just a way for her to like make people laugh and get reactions.
I don't know what we're going to do about it. I'm so upset. Our president drinks, this is true news, 12 Diet Cokes a day. 12. Do you know what that does to the brain? Do you know what that does to the brain? And I'm taking my live vitamins. I've never felt so alive. Yeah, and you're full of snot too.
There was this one Facebook video, one of the times it snowed. She's like, anybody else want to take one of the icicles and stab one of your spouse or your children because they're driving you crazy?
I'm surprised she didn't get arrested sometimes for the stuff she'd say there.
It was like a phenomenon. It was hilarious. I still, to this day, can't even change my Facebook picture. Because the one we have right now, like, she commented on and shared.
And then she'd like it, love it, share it, take a screenshot of it, post it again.
Open in the car. Oh, this is Facebook material, right, Mom? Oh, I don't know.
Someday when we meet up yonder, through a land that knows no parting, blue eyes cry in the rain. Makes me sad.
You don't cry right now. It's your birthday, 86.
What did the world lose when it lost Diana Bobrycki? It lost a judgment-free zone. There were moments where when you would become aware, I could tell her anything and she won't think any less of me.
I will love you forever. Always.
I mean, I love someone that like I could talk to about anything, who's not going to judge, just like a really safe space.
We lost a person of childlike wonder. We lost a faith that persisted.
A loving, hurting soul that helped other hurting souls. And she did a good job at it.
I lost a friend who saw me wholly, loved me deeply, enjoyed me tremendously.
I lost a woman that loved me and I loved.
Yeah, I lost my movie buddy. I still haven't found one yet.
Overthinking complicated things I shouldn't think about at all. Bad habits mixed with self-doubt and drowning myself in alcohol.
To carry on her legacy to me would be to ultimately know that we are fully loved, fully seen, and fully known.
Waking up every day, renewing your mind.
Showing people more love on Facebook.
Swearing to ourselves we will love no matter what anybody does to us.
You know, asking questions, doing that without being dependent on it, you know, without needing people to need you.
The Lord's Prayer says that, Lord, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Diana made everyone feel more like they were in heaven.
Before children learn to talk, they know how to sing. They sing before they talk. They dance before they walk. They color before they write.
Of course, we can do a little bit more dancing. We can do a little bit more painting, a little bit more creating, a little bit more providing a space for people to just be themselves. We have to love.
Joy is powerful. Laughter, a merry heart, that's the best medicine there is.
We're talking about Nana.
Mama?
Where is she?
She's home with God.
We miss you. We love you, Diana. We know you're cheering us on.
Then I'm driving driving just so I can clear my head. And I'm screaming out the words to your favorite song.